We have it?
We have it. I think we have it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hi, welcome back to For the Experience. I have here with me my beautiful friend, Floor.
Hello.
This is a take 2, so it's kind of awkward, but we'll get over it. So, Floor, I got to tell you a little bit about what this is about. What did you understand? What is it that we're doing?
You told me you were interviewing people coming to Israel from, like, foreigners coming to Israel from whatever country, and what their experience is about, what it's like.
Yeah, you're right.
How they're enjoying, if they're enjoying.
You're right. So let's really start by introducing yourself. Where are you from? How old are you?
So, I'm Floor, and I'm 23 years old. I'm from Amsterdam. I studied creative business. I actually just finished my studies. And you want me to start telling about my, like, coming here, or?
Yeah, sure. Why did you decided on coming to Israel?
So I had been traveling in Central America, Costa Rica, in March 2022. And then I met some Israelis there,
Of
of which one guy, and we...
All good stories with girls coming to Israel start with a guy that you met him abroad. All stories. Guys in Israel have their charm.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah, they do. So we had like a little summer love, let's say that.
Cute.
And we stayed in touch, but not too intense, just now and then. And then I had finished writing my thesis, and I wanted to go on a vacation. And I thought maybe that was a good moment to go solo traveling for the first time. And I wanted to go to Tel Aviv because I knew this guy was from here, and I had never been.
Have you ever heard stuff about Tel Aviv before, or
No, not too much, actually.
more about because this guy was related to the city, so
Yeah.
you thought? Okay. So when was your first visit ever in Israel?
In March 2023. So
When I met
this
you.
year.
That was
No,
your first time? No.
I met you in August, in
Okay.
September.
Right.
But my first time was in March. And then I was supposed to be here for 7 days, I think. And then I extended my trip.
It's probably so you to do that as well. Since I've met Floor, she's you just don't expect anything. She can decide whatever she wants, like on the spot. Okay, I'm staying. Okay, I'm leaving. Okay, let's go this way. Let's go that way. She's super, super fun girl. That's why I like her. So you decided on extending your trip, and then you left.
Yes, I could only extend for like 3 days because I had school study stuff to do. So I went back, and then but I instantly fell in love with I went to see this guy, of course, but I fell in love with the city and the other people. Like,
So as a girl who's traveled a lot, I mean, from what I know you, you definitely travel a lot. You see people. You love going for the experiences outside. What made you fall in love with the city and the people?
Israelis are my type of people.
In what way?
Like, very open, most of them. No, no, let me correct that. I don't know Israelis in general, like the whole country, but in Tel Aviv.
Okay, so from
people
your experience,
are like-minded, I think. The people I met, the people I bump into. But from the moment I arrived, people were like offering help, or just like curious about why I came here, what I think about the city, what I'm doing. Join me to this, like very
easygoing.
So when I was back home, I could not go into my apartment. So it felt like everything was like different. And I went to my psychologist, and I told her like I don't enjoy being back, because also it was not my plan. Like I was supposed to be here till February.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to go back all the time.
And now you're back. Now, how long has it been since you went back to Amsterdam? Like that
Wait.
break.
I wanted to come back because I felt like when I was here, I was like the best version of myself.
Oh,
I was like extremely happy. Felt like everything was like coming to me.
What do you mean coming to you?
Like luck or something. I don't know, like
nice.
Meeting the right people, like not too much pressure.
I can relate to that.
Like I didn't have to work for I don't know. It felt so, like everything went so natural, and I didn't have it when I was back in Amsterdam. And then my psychologist was like, this feeling, like you've experienced it, so you just have to try to relive, or like, how do I say it?
But we are going through experiences, and this experience that you had here with so much luck and the flow that you've been experiencing, I think it's also gives you and opens you a different perspective when you go back to a different lifestyle, or you go back to your actual life back in your home country. Gives you a lot of tools and a lot of new perspectives and how you view the world and people. What do you think he took with you? What type of perspective?
A lot of people actually taught me things here,
Teach
like
me one.
friends, like
Teach me one big thing that you think like,
it's
heavy.
Israeli things.
Like what?
It's mentality.
Okay, what is our mentality?
Not giving so much about what other people would think of how you are handling a situation, or
Okay.
like, and it may sound like rude or selfish or like negative if you say it like this, like not giving too much about what other people think.
I think it's not like this. It's more about like have the courage to just do what you want.
Yeah.
And on that path, on that way, you just like, I'm doing what I want and what I want to say or what I want to do. Doesn't really matter what people think or what they think, what I'm doing is good or not in their opinion. So maybe you mean it like this, like I'm just following my self.
Yeah, but also in like the little things. Like, I don't know, like there's so many examples, but do whatever you want because they don't care, or
I think if there is one thing I've learned, that we're so focusing on what people might think of what I'm doing, what people might think about what I'm going to say or do.
Yeah.
The way you view yourself right now, thinking what other people might think of you, other people do the same. So if you look at it from the outside, you will understand like everyone are just focusing on themselves. So you can just do what you want because they don't have the time to think. Like I was thinking a lot, like what people might think about me doing this. Currently now collecting content and sitting with people. The minute it will be out, like kind of scary, but at the same time, like I'm thinking what people might think of it, but I don't know. I want to sit and listen to you and your story. I enjoy it. So if I have it saved somewhere and someone else watch it, enjoy, listen, learn something, found him being related, feeling related to you or to me, great, that's a community, like, let's bond, let's be friends, you know? That's what I want.
It's always nice to relate, to be able to see people, hearing people feeling the same way, or even hearing a total different story and maybe still find yourself relating to it.
Or get to learn new perspectives, get to learn new experiences. Like, I've seen you coming to Israel. When I've met you, I've met Flor, when she came on the second time, and we
Third time, actually.
Third time?
Yeah.
Okay, so third time, and we were roommate for, what was it, 3 months? 3 months?
No, 2.
2 months. We were roommate for 2 months, and I saw, like, and I hope you will not get offended by me saying, but I saw someone 22 years old coming with nothing, not planning anything, and have a full trust in the environment she's in. Like, full on trust. And I came to Tel Aviv because I was studying, and I had this feeling and vision, like, okay, I want to be part of the big world, so I have this plan, and I'm gonna struggle and go through finding this job here, and the high-tech world here is stupid and ridiculously hard, but I'm still trying to figure it out. But I saw someone who was just trusting the environment, and I was like, I was shocked and amazed in the good and bad way at the same time, like, how she can do it. Like, it's almost not responsible, but, like, she's with a full trust in the process.
What the other roommates also said to me, like, when I arrived, she was like, okay, so what are you doing? Do you have a work visa? You're coming to work? Do you have I was like, no, let's see how, and she was like, you are crazy. Like, maybe in a good way, but you are crazy.
It's beautiful, I think. I think maybe the lack, like, you felt lucky. Maybe the lack is because you just trust, you know? When you trust the process, when you trust where you are.
Yeah.
You don't question, so you just go with the flow. And of course, I personally believe, like, you go with the flow, but you should be staying active, and you know, life will not happen to you. You have to make life. You have to experience by doing things. But definitely when you trust the environment, you trust the process, you stay active, you go through the things you want, things are falling into place. The right time.
I want to be back soon.
Again, here?
Of course.
So you're not done?
No.
Would you move here?
Yes, I would.
Why not?
You should never be needing. It should always be additional.
I like that.
Adding something to your life which is already in a good place, or like already. You should be happy and not be needing something, because I think it's toxic if you are using a relationship or a person to fill up emptiness or fill up. Because I used to think I needed a boyfriend, but you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't need it. Like, of course it's nice to be with somebody and to have like a soulmate, and I would love to, but it's not there yet. So let's see.
So what will be, now when you go back to Amsterdam, you feel belong and like you fit in the same as you felt here?
I do. Like, I really love Amsterdam as well. It's not that I don't. It's not that I prefer Tel Aviv over Amsterdam, like, completely. Like, it's Amsterdam is here and Tel Aviv is here. It's like Getsy.
Getsy.
But yeah, it's like
I don't want to ask with my question like what's a better place. It's more about understanding like you're seeing yourself living here even like you said. So what makes you feel attracted to that extent of wanting to leave your country behind and come and move here, even if that will happen or will not happen?
I think I could move here, but I wouldn't call it like leaving my country or leaving my city behind, because I would always go back, go back and forth.
So I will phrase it this way: why choosing your everyday life to be here rather than your country?
It sounds very simple, but I think also like, if you're from here, you don't like, it's normal for you. People are always outside. Like, they're like living outside, like not being inside all the time. In
Or you
Amsterdam,
mean outdoors?
outdoors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt
Outdoors.
like the fact that there are so like a lot of people here that are from a lot of different countries.
No. I mean, in Amsterdam, it's winter for like 10 months.
It should be winter as well right now, but
I'm exaggerating, but the sun is never out. Like, it's always gray and raining and cold, and that's also one thing that's keeping people inside. But with being inside, like indoors, I also mean, here in Tel Aviv, you don't see whether it's a Tuesday or a Thursday or a Saturday.
what do you see?
It's almost every day it's the same. It's like people are always out.
People are always out.
People are
It's
always
like the weekend all week.
like meeting friends outside, sitting in the park, going to the beach for whatever reason, going for a wine or have dinner outside. And in Amsterdam, it's really not that. The culture is really different. Like, okay, we're going for dinner next week or in 3 weeks on this day. That's the mentality. And here, I don't think people plan in advance and plan like.
No.
No.
This is exactly.
It's less scheduling. It's just more going with the flow.
Definitely. I also said it in my other interview, and I think I will say it on every interview. I wanted to escape Israel because I wanted structure.
Yeah.
I wanted like knowing when I wake up, knowing when I'm going to bed, knowing my plans.
But still, you are a structured person.
I am, but I have to keep up with inside of an environment which is not. So I think like this is for me it's not a struggle. Maybe it's balancing me in a way because it's allowed me to be structured, but also like get a reminder around me like there is more than that. There is more than hunt for a job. There is more to see. There is more to experience. Like what you get around you, that's what you have. Like this is like if I ask you what's reality, like what is it? What is life experience? There is no words. It's literally what you look on left and right. This is it. This is what we get. So I think it's a good reminder. But I'm definitely still drawn to the idea of structure and lifestyle and the organized job.
But if it gives you energy, like being structured and like achieving certain things on a day, then why not? Like, it's not good or bad, I think.
No, of
I
course.
just think, for instance, my sister is like pressuring herself like way too much of achieving this, achieving that, being way too busy with what other people think of her and what she's like, what she looks like, what she achieves and what not. And this, I don't think, is a good thing. Because I think you're stressing yourself out. You're not enjoying. So,
No, I
and
definitely.
that's something I know. Like, of course, I care about what people think.
Yeah, we're human.
Always, yeah,
Yeah.
you're a human, and you should, like, but in a healthy way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I try to enjoy.
I think we're just trying to do our best at the end of the day. Like, I think if I look around in Tel Aviv, I see people choosing life and choosing to leave. I like that. It's always like a reminder in your face, like, choose to leave, choose to enjoy life, choose to do the things that are okay. They're not the stability, but they make you like emotionally stable because you take care of yourself and you're not putting the amount of effort and energy and stress over things that are not stabilizing yourself. They're stabilizing something else. That's like work, somebody's else job, somebody's else company, somebody's else money. But you're not focusing on stabilizing yourself. So I think definitely Tel Aviv taught me that. So the name for the experience, that's the name of the platform. It's about definitely hearing your experience. And you said you took with you like the mentality of Israel from this experience. What do you think you brought in to Israel?
Oof, that's difficult. That's a hard one.
Why?
Because I don't know. People have to tell me that.
Haven't you? First of all, you're right. I agree with you. But I will say, like, don't you feel like when you enter a room, you bring something, you bring your vision, your style, your perspective, your experience as individual to the room. That is affecting who you are and that's affecting the energy. Do you think there is something that you felt in yourself that, oh, when I was sitting with people or when I was experiencing things with people? You want me to give an example? Maybe you'll understand what I mean.
Yeah?
I feel like when I'm sitting with people, my beliefs in other, it's what I'm bringing to the table. I feel that's my special thing that I truly believe in. The fact that when I'm sitting with you, I trust you as a person to teach me, to show me new ways, new perspective, like I always say, and I get to take from you, or I can just listen and like just listen, not take it with me. But this is like what I'm bringing, and I feel like it allows me to be affected by people and allows me to affect others because I'm opening myself to them.
Maybe making sure people are heard.
You care.
And
You
also
definitely care.
the other way around.
What is the other way?
So I think what you give is what you desire to receive. So if you want people to listen or to hear, to genuinely hear you,
Make sure to hear them first.
yeah.
I agree with you. I've learned in life that, my mom asked me more than once. She asked me, don't you think the fact that you're a giver and you let people in and you take care of people and they don't take care of you back, don't you feel like you should start, like, sometimes just hold it back and don't do it? So I said, the right people will not use it or will not just enjoy it. They will give me back. The wrong people, I was just doing my best
Yeah.
of me, and they were they, and that's all.
Yeah.
The way I am, but that's a good reminder. Definitely be what you want to receive. I think last question. What were you hoping to experience? What do you think you experienced what you wished for? And what have you experienced that was never crossing your mind? That's mean that was a whole surprise of experiencing, learning, and evolving. Let's start from this out. What you were wished to experience here when choosing to come here?
For the first time,
Yes.
just a city I could like go out and enjoy and discover new culture. I didn't really have too many expectations. And what I did not,
what you didn't expect it experiencing.
that I would like fit in and this community would like suck me in.
We sucked you in.
Community is also like, it's not a community, it's a city and with its people, but that's how I feel. People really took care of me here.
Really?
Like friends bringing me to other friends.
But is it taking care of you, or that's just making you part of the family, you know? Because when I'm inviting you, I don't see it as I'm taking care of you. I see it as like, now you're just part of
No,
me,
taking
and
care
I like
of
you.
sounds like I'm a child or
No, not a child, but it's not like I'm choosing to give you something because I feel like you're lacking on, or I feel like you should have.
like I'm lacking.
What do you think people might think or might feel when listening to this, or will find it useful?
I don't know. People are often surprised or shocked when I tell them my experience with this city, this country, the people. They're like, what? The people? Oh, I thought just the weather or the beach or I don't know, something. Wow, actually, the people that live in it were a bigger reason for me to come back.
Oh,
and to feel a connection with the city.
that's nice to hear. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you for inviting.
Yes.
Choosing me.
Choosing you.
Yeah, to come here and to talk about it.
Yes, and we're in our rooftop enjoying the sun. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.